Alright, so first I want to start by saying Kalalal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakodash. I also want to say double honors to the apostles and elders of James Griffin Stone, and to you Hakim pushing this truth in sincerity, for Lek, Shalom. This is Brother Kanan from James, Jamaica. Here are the quick lesson. I want to title this lesson, um, Scam, you know, being scam to scan, right? Because this whole digital society, this whole new world order, this digital currency that they're pushing out there, and having total control, is basically being put to you in a scam fashion. What's a scam? A scam is a dishonest scheme or plan. The world, you know what I mean, these nations would have come together, based by the shadow government being basically advised what to do, and tell the world that, look, we're going to use digital currency, and for various reasons as to why. They give you the narrative as if it's to make life better and to fix problems, but really and truly, the underlying the real reason behind it is to have total control over what you do and to keep them in power. You know what I mean? Now, as you see it unfolding, it's not going to look like that if you're not in the know, because these men will be talking to you in such a way where you think, oh, it's good. Life been much easier because you don't have to stand up in long lines now, and there's maybe a pandemic or whatever, and you can be safer. So you realize a lot of online activities taking place. People don't need to go out or do the lines or the physical doing like one time, because you're being encouraged to do this. Everything is being encouraged to. I'm going to give you an idea of that. I don't want to make this less too long. All right, so let me just hit here. All right, so this is a small information here to just explain to you how these men go to work. And they have the agenda 2021, vision 2030. Their sustainable development plan. There's a plan and an agenda that they want to accomplish by a certain time period, and they are encouraging you into that slowly but surely. It says NCB seeks to explain why it is increasing on fees. Now I'm just gonna get into some of the reasons, right? And we're gonna realize something that keeps coming up, right? It says input costs for in-branch and digital services have increased since the last major fee review in 2018. It says ongoing push to discourage the use of cash and checks in support of building a digital economy. So this is in support of building a digital economy. So they would have already received the mandate that, look here, this is where the world is going to. So you need to get on board. And all of these examples are what, just to get you on it. The need to pace digital adoption with certain groups, for example, seniors and those earning less than 20,000 per week, who require specific accounts to access fee waivers. You know what I mean? So, getting you on that, okay, maybe we can waive your fee because if you get on board. So for the elders, elderly, we don't really, equipped with this new system or new way of doing, because they're older, they don't really want to get online so much. This one have cash and spend. They're trying to discourage them from using cash. Say, hey, if you sign up to this, maybe we can give you fee waivers, so you're not getting charged, or you can save a little more, even in a dire time where people are finding it difficult and hard to feed themselves. These are how these men think. This is the way how these men think, because their agenda is bigger than any human being, any life. They don't care about your life. It's about control and scamming you into accepting their system as the go-to, you know what I mean? And then after you're fully caught in that trap, then you see the claws them come out and you realize that, oh, it's a trap, and then it's too late for you. You know what I mean? That's how they go, because the ultimate goal is to what? To put everyone under the MOTB, to give you that mark, to put you whether or not in the system or not, if you are put with the system. And if you're not, then you're excluded. And if you die, to them, who cares? Because it's about control for them. It's not about lives or about, oh, we care about you. No, it was never like that, and it will never be like that for these people. You know, says, all right. So I don't have to go any further than that. If you realize, for the first 3 of these, it's all about going digital, or getting people on that platform, and that's the ultimate game. That's the scam. That's the scam. With that, one of the scam, because there are many scams, but this is a scam of being scanned. You know, oh, you don't have to go in the transport center. You don't have to use cash anymore. You have a bus pass, so you just use it and swipe. All these things are being pushed out there, you know, online shopping, all them things you get established or push more and more. You know what I mean? And persons are going to lose jobs because even when a brother reasoned the other day, I'm going to get some scriptures, you know. My brother reasoned the other day on companies that used to, secure or protect physical cash, transporting money. You need security forces to do that. These security forces are now going digital because they would have received the mandate also. They would have already been told, hey, this is where we're going, so you get on board. So they are now monitoring or creating means or security measures to protect digital currency. But so be so said, eventually all of these so-called small organizations will be put aside, and there will be one governed system that will control all transaction. You know what I mean? And that's leading to the new world order. You know what I mean? So them wanna make it difficult for you, They wanna make it difficult for you and try to force, as the Bible say, he cause it all. Right? Which I'm gonna just get it real quick. Like I don't really want to make the video long. So nothing major, but well, something major, but just a short lesson. So this is Revelation 13 and verse Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he caused it all. It says, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. For doing what? To have scanners, yo. Those marks that they want to put on people will be marks with scanners. Currently, we're in a pandemic, and at this present moment, basically, you're being asked if you decided to take their juice, being asked to provide proof on a digital platform that this is so, which is all tying into the whole scheme, which is all tying into how everything will works. You know what I mean? And that's just the scam of it, right? He calls it all, both small and great. Whether you're a child, oh, you need to get on board with being a child. You need to have a digital platform. Jamaica is going with what their NIDS, which is gonna basically help bringing that digital system. You know what I mean? Brother also mentioned to me about creating bird papers. Basically, there's an issue at this point with bird papers because, again, the chain of supply, being disrupted. They're saying papers are not basically the papers that's needed is actually imported in the countries, and they're short on that. So these are just means of and ways of getting you to scan, that scanning system, pushing it, you know. So it's full, it's in full fledged, or it's in the motions are basically, going in accordance to what these guys want it. And very soon they're going to basically just get rid of everything that's cash, or just get on board with it. They're trying to do it, but the most is gonna put a wrench in that plan. Let me continue. Says, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. So, when you're shopping, you have to scan the goods, because everything will be tagged. Most things are goods are tagged today, but going forward they will be tagged. Everything will be digitalized, a digital system, you know, a smart city, smart country, a smart world, so to speak. That's what they want. You know what I mean? Everything tagged and have a number and can be, scanned basically. So let's continue. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save either at the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it can stop there with that precept. You know, this is what the so-called the elites of this world wants. They want to get you on this platform, right? And after getting you on this platform, then it's bye bye for you, because you'd have received that trap, you'd have been caught in that trap. You know what I mean? And the Most High is gonna punish you if you decide to get caught in that trap. You know? So let me just read that. This is Revelation 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So yes, you're gonna be discharged if you decide to jump on this scanning system, which is going to lead to the MOTB, which is a part of this, which is the ultimate part of it. If you decide to get on board with that, then you're gonna die, you know. And they have means and ways to force you into it. So, making life difficult for you. So you have a job, okay, taxing you, and taking your money. Because again, when the system come about, some people can evade tax, or so, because tax is not a good thing to build a nation. They tell you that, oh, it's good to tax your people. No, the Bible did not say that, yo. You tax other nation because that improve your country. But when you're taxing your people, you're basically not giving them the chance to grow and develop, you know. So that's how back then people used to tax other customs were used to be thrown on other tributes or whatever used to be thrown on other people, not your own people. But this system tax everybody, because who is really the king of the system? The elites. They are the one living free. They are the one living without paying tax. But they want everybody to be under their rulership, so they tax everybody, or they tax majority of the world, because that's how they want to go about it, you know. Yeah. So when it becomes difficult, when so people that would try to evade taxes, you won't be able to do that if you're on a scanning system, because if you get paid, you're gonna get paid through the banks or central bank, right? And then they deduct that money from it, so all your taxes get get taken from it, your bills get taken from it. That's what they're leading into, till they're gonna just give you stipends, or basically money that they think that you need. And I remember the right term that they use for it, but basically these type of works will be eliminated, yo. So it's basically whoever they feel or deem fit for their society will be um, available to live and to get that little stipend, so to speak, to buy what they are basically prescribing for you to continue. You know what I mean? And that's what they view sustainable development. You know what I mean? Giving you what they think you need and not what you think you really need, but what they think you need. And so as a control society, you know what I mean, we see this going more. You can't get into doors without scanning into doors. You can't get certain purchases without scanning. This scanning is increasing more and more, and sooner or later, everything will be done by that means. You know, so just to point out a small little thing, to show you that hey, we already know what's taking place, but you can see these things are unfolding right before our eyes. So just a quick lesson. Hope it was edifying for those who are not yet in the know. For those who are in the know, hope it was basically, just a bill that to show you that look, we're just heading into to the times more and more. So just be prepared and be excited about it. Also, but also putting your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, because He's gonna be your protector and survivor. He's gonna feed us in those times to come, because they will put that our temptation against us to see if we're gonna break or not. But the elect will be victorious. We are already victorious, so that hopefully we are the hopeful elect. Then we would be a part of that victory team. But the team is already a winning team. You know what I mean? So keep your head up. We don't want to say Kalalal Yah Bashim Yoshai, Bashim Rakwakadash. Double honors again to the apostles of and elders of James Stone Salakia and to your Kimot dear. Shalom.